Have you ever asked yourself the question, what is the difference between a home appraisal and a home inspection? Well, in this video, we're going to take a few minutes to explain the very important differences between an appraisal and a home inspection and why both of them are encouraged and sometimes required. Stick around to the end of this video. We'll throw in the few times when you maybe don't need the appraisal or the home inspection. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on another one of our video blogs. I'm Katie, the lead agent and owner of the Living 48 real estate team, and I am super glad to have you here with me today. Okay, so according to the NAR, which is, if you want to get really fancy and talk real estate, you will just call them NAR, but they're the National Association of Realtors. This is what they have to say. They said, a home purchase is typically the largest investment someone will ever make. They advise buyers to protect themselves by getting your investment appraised. An appraiser will actually observe the property, analyze the data, report their findings to their client. And for the typical home purchase transaction, the lender actually usually orders the appraisal and then they use that to assist the lender to make sure that the lender's decision to provide the funds for the mortgage is valid and everything is the way it should be. So anyway, basically a lender is usually the one who requires an appraisal be done on the home from an unbiased appraiser, and I should put unbiased in air quotes. They are typically supposed to be unbiased, and I think they typically are unbiased, but sometimes they don't really understand the market. So anyway, that's a whole nother conversation we can have on a different day. But an unbiased appraiser is going to be the one that goes out and confirms the value of the home that they'll be lending you money on. So remember, the house itself is what's used as collateral against the loan that you're getting from the lender. So it needs to be of value in order for the lender to lend you the money on it, and the only way that they can determine that is to have an independent, unbiased appraisal done on the property. So for an appraisal, you can expect a fairly short visit. The appraiser is going to come out, they're going to visit the property, they're going to measure the square footage, they're going to observe the general state of the property, the general condition, all that kind of stuff. They're not going to be up in the attic, they're not going to be, checking all the crazy stuff, but it'll be a short visit to the home. So a home inspection, on the other hand, is an in-depth way to determine the current state, the safety, and the condition of the property. So things like the age of the roof, the condition of the air conditioning unit, the heating systems, all of the major systems on the house and the general condition of the house is what they're going to be looking at. They're going to be the ones that are up in the attic checking out the air conditioning ducts and the trusses and the insulation and all those kinds of things. So a good home inspection is absolutely just the very best way for you to understand all of the ins and the outs and the actual current condition of the home. So that report then can be taken and used to further negotiate the terms of the sale if there's anything that came up during that is sort of either a deal breaker or of major concern to the buyer. So according to the MSN, in simplest terms, a home appraisal determines the value of a home, while the home inspection determines the condition of the home, end quote. So if you're buying or selling a home, be sure to have a conversation with your experienced real estate professional about how these two events are going to affect the real estate transaction for you and how they potentially are going to affect you. So if you would like referral to a great appraiser or a great home inspector, please reach out to us and we would love to connect you with some of our favorites. Or you're also welcome to visit our website. Check out the website address below here. And click on the More drop down that's over on the right hand side of that, and then you'll see our preferred partners page. And you'll see on that page people that we refer in all kinds of different areas. So feel free to go and visit the website as well. Now, I promised you at the beginning, there are only a few times that I would ever tell a client that it would not be okay to have an appraisal or an inspection done on a property. The most common time that you would choose not to have an appraisal done on the house is if you're buying it with cash, all right? And you feel really confident as a cash buyer that you understand the market and that you're getting fair value for what you're paying for. Other than that, most of the time an appraisal will actually be required by your lender, so you don't have a whole lot of choice in that matter. All right, now as for not having a home inspection, really the only time I'm going to encourage you or recommend or even quite frankly allow you to waive that right is if you're an experienced investor or you have a lot of construction background and you're really skilled in seeing what it is that you're getting, and that you have the resources to correct anything that you find after you have purchased the house. Those are the only times that, as an experienced realtor who cares about her clients, that I'm going to recommend ever not doing those things. So please do me a quick solid favor, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the little bell so that you get notified when we put out new content, and then be sure to share this video with any of your friends, family, co-workers that you think would find this information valuable. So you guys, thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you on our next video blog.